So here we go. Okay. So welcome once again. Today is the 27th day of April 2025. We're going to be talking about scaling your business. Today is Sunday and it's 9 p.m. West African time. And we are happy to have you join us on this meeting. We're going to upload the recording of this session on our YouTube handle, on our portal as well. I see you on the YouTube. Ivan Rodriguez, Mohammed Shinwanri, thank you so much. Yes, I see you and I recognize your presence. And I'm saying hi to you as well. Okay, so unfortunately, our co-speaker is not going to be on call tonight. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it. But yes, we're going to have a nice time today. Royal King, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so when we talk about scaling your business, just confirm you can see my screen. Anybody on the Zoom call, just confirm you can see my screen. Um, Maybe Timothy, you can help, or Nicholas, can you help, or John, can you help, please, or maybe Shalewa or someone. Can you just confirm you can see my screen properly?
I can see your screen.
Excellent. Thank you so very much. Okay, so now let's move it. So your business will burn off
Thank
if
you.
you do not have, okay, thank you so much, Ma. Yeah, if you do not plan scalability into your business. A lot of people have their businesses die with them when they die. Why? Because they've not built some scalability into their business. You see some other people, they run a business for more than 10 years, 20 years, and that business is just all about them. That business is not growing. It's also not diminishing because, they have actually just maintained the status quo. All right. There may be some ups and downs, but of course, they are not scaling the business. And because they're not scaling the business, there is no resilience. All right. So at any point in time, that business can burn off, especially when something like a COVID happens or something like, you said no sound. Oh my God. Let me see. Why can't you hear me on the YouTube live? So sorry. I think I need to fix this for those on YouTube. Can you hear me now on YouTube? Okay, wait, let me see. Can you hear me now on YouTube, please? Just confirm, please. You are in mute. Yeah, I've unmuted myself. Still no sound. Oh my God. What do I do? Ah, hmm. Let's see. Sorry. Yes, I unmuted the mic. So I've muted again and I've unmuted. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this. Why you can't hear me? Sorry for those on Instagram, my apologies. And for those on the Zoom, my apologies. I just want to quickly fix this for those on YouTube.
Bye, Joanna. God bless you. God bless you in Jesus' name.
Sorry, someone's I need to mute you there on Zoom. Sorry. Yeah. I've unmuted actually. So you should be able to hear me. That's for those on YouTube. You should be able to hear me now. You should be able to hear me now. Okay, so now let's move ahead. Yes, yeah. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Okay, so when it comes to scaling your business, there are 5 reasons why you need to scale. 5 reasons why you need to scale. The first reason is because of economies of scale. It enables you to leverage on the economies of scale. The cost of producing 1 unit is going to be high, but when you produce multiple units, going by an SOP, again, somebody still complaining. Ishanti. Yeah, I just unmuted. Sorry, I'm sorry for this breaking transmission. This is not the first time I'm doing a YouTube live, so I don't know. Maybe I should go off and then I'll come back on, okay? Let me stop streaming on YouTube and I'll come back right away. Okay, so I'm stopping that and then I'm going to start again on YouTube. Sorry for that breaking transmission. Let's quickly come back live. I think it's just, a glitch. Okay. So now we should be back live. All right. So you leverage on economies of scale. Number two. Okay. So number two is that you're able to optimize your operations. Scaling your business is essential to maximizing growth opportunities. It's critical to increasing revenue. It's critical to staying competitive in a dynamic market. King Design, please, you need to mute yourself. It helps you to scale your business and helps you to innovate faster. Okay, the third thing is that he's able to attract investments. You don't run a business for multiple years and they're asking you for your balance sheet, they're asking you for a list of customers, they're asking you for your milestones, and you cannot provide these things. I mean, it's going to discourage investors from coming into your business. And I know a lot of African entrepreneurs, we actually like to own everything and be everything. But should I shock you, the biggest guys out there, they probably have maximum 20% of their business. Bill Gates is who we know, but I mean, how many percent of Microsoft do you think Bill Gates have got? And so on and so forth. I'm even Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook and so many other companies out there. So if you're going to attract investment to scale your business on a big time, you need to be able to scale. Next one is, sorry, my slide is, okay, sustainability. You need to be able to build a long-term sustainability into your business. When your business has scaled, or when you scale your business, you are able to build some resilience. You're able to build sustainability into that business so that it can outlive you when you live a well old age and you cross to the other side of life. All right. Then lastly, it helps you meet your demand without compromising quality. It helps you meet the demand of the business without compromising quality. So for example, you have people who purchase 10 units from you and you have built scalability into your business. By the time, you are now to produce 50 units, 100 units, I mean, it will be easier to do that. Why? Because you have built some scalability into your business. Okay, moving ahead. When you sell, that's when you start. When your employees sell, that is when you grow. But when your customers and technology sells for you, that is when you scale. In other words, for your business to scale, you need an infusion of both people who are customers as well as technology. I come again. For your business to scale, you need a combination of two people or two things. Let me put this beside this other device. You need the input of customers and the input of technology. That is when you really scale. So scaling is not about having multiple offices. It's not about having multiple staffs. Scaling here talks about having more customers and more revenue. When you have more customers and you have more revenue, you can have multiple offices. So don't jump ahead of yourself saying, oh, we want to grow. We are expanding across Africa. We're expanding across the world. When you have not ensured revenue growth and customer acquisition growth. So let's move ahead. This is an infusion of technology and people. You need to be able to scale using these two factors. Now, why is technology important to scalability? Technology is important because we are in the age of technology. And the businesses that have scaled have adopted technology. Look at this next slide. It says number of years it took for each product to gain 50 million users. It took 68 years for airlines to have 50 million users. It took 62 years for automobile industry to have their first 50 million users. It took the telephone 50 years to have its first 50 million users. It took electricity 46 years to have the first 50 million users. Now, look at what we have at the below part of the slide. It took just 14 years for computers to have its first 50 million users. And you know one thing? Pokemon Go, which is a game on the mobile app and on the internet, 19 days to hit first 50 million users. What does this tell you? Look at the ones below. Twitter took 2 years, Facebook took 3 years, YouTube took 4 years, the iPod took 4 years, the internet took 7 years. All these things you see below achieved their 50 million users in few months or very short or very few years. But you see the ones above, 68 years, 62 years, 50 years. I mean, that's so long a time to achieve 50 million users. Now, look at the aeroplane. 68 years it took, but Pokemon Go took 19 days. This simply tells you the importance of technology. So if you are not using technology to drive your business, I am afraid you may not scale the way you should scale. That's the truth. You may not scale the way you should scale. Just 19 days. And Pokemon Go had 50 million users. Now, the question you should ask yourself is when you want to scale your business, what form of technology are you infusing to your business? That is the question. Oh, Debbie Burdett, I see you. Which country are you connecting from? I see you on YouTube Live. Thank you very much for joining. And yeah, Mufasa, I also see you on YouTube, on Instagram Live. Thank you for joining. Bafaturawa, I also see you. Thank you for waving at me. Thank you. I'm also waving back at you. Now, moving on. Instead of thinking of, okay, do you now mean we should go become application developers and all of those things? No. You just need to find the little way you can adopt technology. For example, WhatsApp status. One of the biggest contracts I've hit in my life was because somebody saw my WhatsApp status. WhatsApp is a mobile app. An application is a technological product, which you and I have on our phones. It was just what? A WhatsApp status that the person saw and connected with me and said, I've been seeing your WhatsApp status, but I like what you do, and I'm giving you this contract. That was our biggest contract in 2023, if I'm not making a mistake. Our biggest contract in 2023. The contract was to paint 720 houses. 720 houses. To paint 700 WhatsApp status. So tell me, when someone, you can tell other people WhatsApp status does not work. You can't tell someone like me. Number two, have a WhatsApp broadcast list. Because when we say using technology, don't start thinking, oh, we need to go and develop one super website. We need to employ some techie guys. We need to build a mobile app. No, these are the things that you and I use on a day-to-day. Number three, Canva. Number two, Canva, which is the third point I'm talking about, but second item on the screen. You can design your products and you can productize your service. Somebody says, oh, I'm a consultant and I, consult, I teach on how to make YouTube videos. That's a service-based business. Can you put your YouTube videos in some form of online material, an online course book? I am a farmer. Can you productize your service and say, okay, instead of you consulting me and contracting me to come to your farm, I can actually build this product on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram and I sell it. Oh, I am a cybersecurity consultant. There are several ways you can productize your service. All right. Number two, Zoom. This is even a free app. You can have free Zoom for 40 minutes. And, you can just do 30 minutes fireside chats and you can start, increasing the awareness of your business. You can have, having your own organized webinars. You can also talk about how people can earn from your business passively. You can now talk about other things. Okay, if we employ people, we can solve food insecurity. Why? Because food insecurity is also as a result of idle hands. When we have more hands in the farms, we can have more food produced. We can solve unemployment. We can have alternative investments. We can contribute to climate change. We can earn carbon credits. These are things you can talk about. Don't just talk about your product. Stop telling people, come and buy, come and buy, come and buy. They will stop listening to you. But when you give them more social economic reasons why they should patronize your business, then you are actually helping the economy, you are helping the ozone layer, you are helping your business, you are helping the general public, and you're also increasing the GDP of the nation. The next one is you can also have file sharing. So I just talked about, productizing your service, putting it on, some form of platforms. You can use Google Drive. You just have a Gmail account. Once you have a Gmail account, just, put it on Google Drive. When anybody pays you, you give them the link and they download the files and then you lock the link again. Next one is using ChatGPT. I mean, if no one knows about AI at this time and age, I would ask them, have you been living under the rock? All right. Then lastly, we've also built a mobile app called OneVault, which is a product under, yeah, thank you. I know you can see my screen now, right? So with OneVault, what you can do is very simple. You can have your accounting. You want to scale your business. When somebody says, oh, send me your invoice, you don't begin to carry paper and biro to write an invoice. You can use it to generate your invoices and receipts. You can have a business bank account. You can build a website from the app, and you can have your own social media services done for you for your social media handles. So with technology, you can scale your business beyond borders. Oh, sorry, I need to mute that person. Hello, who is this person? All right. So with technology, you can scale your business beyond borders. As you can see about 2 slides ago, it took 68 years for the airline industry to hit 50 million users, but it took Pokemon Go just 19 days. Hi, Olivia, I see you. Thank you so much for joining. Now, let's move ahead. So, let's now talk about scaling your business through people. Scaling your business through people. I want you to understand that you are a maximum of 5 people away from anybody on this earth. Anybody you ever want to meet, you are just 5 people away from that person. It's a chain reaction. The question now is this: who are these 5 people? We call this the Andrews Law. So anybody you ever want to meet in life, hi Sheyi, I see you on Instagram, FM007, I also see you, I've waved back at you. Thank you so much for joining. It's a pleasure to have you on the call. So you're a maximum of 5 people away from anybody on this earth. Whoever you want to see, whoever you want to meet, but the truth is, not everybody is critical to your business. Not everybody is needed in scaling your business. You only need to meet the right people. You only need to network with the right people. Now the question is this: how do I know the right people? So I have come up with a matrix. Back then in secondary school, they told us there's a y-axis and there's the x-axis. And this is an exercise I want you to carry out. Now, let's say the y-axis is the power of the stakeholders, which is the power of the people that you know that they can buy from you. And then let's call the x-axis the interest of stakeholders. Everybody in your contact list, and an average person has 250 people in his contact list. If you go through your phone, you have at least 250 people. That's the average. You may have lesser, you may have more, but on the average, everybody on earth has at least, for everyone who uses a phone for business, right? For everybody who uses a phone for business, you have at least 250 contacts. Now the question is this: not all these 250 contacts are relevant to your business. So you need to be able to audit these 250 people so that you know the kind of people who can help your business to scale. Now, I put this in a matrix. You have the people with the low power and low interest. Who are these people? These are people that they do not have the economic capacity to purchase, and they probably are not even interested in your business. These are people you just monitor, you communicate generally to keep updated, and then you aim to move them to the right. Then you have these people that I call low power and high interest. These are people that they don't have economic power to purchase from you, But you know one thing? They are highly interested in your business. Strategic thinker, I really don't know what is going on, why you do not have audio on YouTube. It's really confusing at this point. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. But you know one thing? I'm making a promise. I'm gonna upload this on YouTube for you. Okay. I know you may not be able to hear me, but I'll make a video on this, and I'm gonna because I know you're gonna check the handle later. So please be rest assured we're gonna upload this video tonight on YouTube for those who are on YouTube. And I know you can't hear me, but I mean from my gesticulation, you know I'm trying to say something to you. So we're gonna upload it on YouTube for you tonight. Okay, so low power and high interest. These people are highly interested in what you want to do. This could be family members, this could be friends, this could be people who live in your community. These are people who love you. They like you for who you are. They believe in your dreams. They love you so much. But the truth is, they are probably not your customers. They are probably not your customers, right? This could be your wife or your husband or your sibling or your parents or your children. I mean, they are of high interest. They believe in your dreams. They can talk to 1,000,001 persons on your behalf. They believe in your dream Monday to Saturday and twice on a Sunday. But the truth is, they cannot buy from you. These are the people you use as ambassadors. These are the people you consult their area of interest. These are the people you make use of their interest through involvement. Okay. Number 3 are the people with high power and low interest. These guys, they can buy from you, but they are not interested in you. And you know one thing, you didn't offend them, you didn't do anything to them to warrant the hatred, but not that they even hate you, but you know one thing, they're not going to buy from you. They probably have someone they buy from. They've come to know, love, and trust over the years. And, you know, I mean, who are you? Because you probably don't have any relationship with them. These are the ones you try to engage and consult. These ones, they could be risky to your ideas, because if you share your ideas with them, because they have the economic power, they can steal your idea and go and execute it elsewhere. They can steal your idea and add it to their own product. They can steal your idea and go and share it with your own competitor. So you got to be careful when you are dealing with these folks. These are the ones you aim to move to the right, and these ones you just try to keep them satisfied. Then lastly, you have those with high interest and high power. High interest and high power people. John, I may need to mute you here. All right. High interest and high power people. These are people that are interested in you, and they're also going to buy from you. These are the people, out of your 250 contacts on the average you have on your phone, that you need to engage. These are the people that are going to help your business to scale. Again, not everyone on your contact list has the same relevance as, or same and equal relevance, I beg your pardon. Right? So who are these people? What do? You manage them closely. These are your stakeholders. These are the people that without them, you may have no business. These are the people you involve in projects and decisions. These are the ones that are not risky to your idea. You can share with them. They can advise you. They are your consultants. They are your mentors. They are your, people, trusted people anyway. Let me put it that way. Counselors and all of that. These are the ones you engage on a regular basis and let them know, oh, what are you advising? What do you expect us to do next time? These ones, I call them your key players. So when you're talking about scaling your business, you need to earmark who are your key players. Those are the people that are going to help your business to scale. Business scalability is a combination of 3 races. 3 races. Man, Ishant Royal King on YouTube, I'm so sorry. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't know why you can't hear me on YouTube. It's just unfortunate. I have dropped from the YouTube live. I'm back online, and yet the audio is not working. You know what I'm gonna do? Just a second. Can you hear me now? I know there is an echo. Please, guys, on Instagram, please hold on. And on Zoom, please hold on. I'm just trying to fix this thing for these guys. These are people who join from Eastern Europe. Yes, I am muted. I am muted. I don't know. It's just a mess. I don't know. I really don't know. It's showing unmuted on my side, but it's not just showing for these guys. I unmuted actually. Sorry, Mikas, I need to mute you then. Okay. So I'm going to upload it. Don't worry. I'm going to upload it on YouTube. It's just unfortunate that I can't get you guys. All the audio settings are on and they are high. I just don't know why. It's I just don't know why, honestly. I don't know why. So painful. Okay. Okay, let's continue. So business scalability is a combination of three races. The first one is it's a sprint. Scaling your business is a sprint. You won't get some things if you arrive late. In a sprint, you need speed. If there is an opportunity to bid and that bid is about to close, the people who submitted for their bid are the ones that will be considered. So in business scalability, you need speed. There's a particular telco company in Nigeria. I'm not going to mention the name. They came into the country after the first one got into the country. But they took over the market of Nigeria. Why? Because they spread at a neck break speed. They were spreading like wildfire. And they took the market share. Today, they have the highest number of customers, GSM customers in Nigeria, even though they came second into the country. So in business scalability, you need speed because it is a sprint. Secondly, business scalability, you need stability. Why? Because it's a marathon. So it's not just a sprint, it's also a marathon. In marathon, you don't need speed alone. You need stability. Because in marathon, when you run so fast, you can gas out quickly. So you need stamina, you need stability, you need to maintain your pace. In business scalability, it is not hush-hush. So you need to know when you need speed, you need to know when you need stability. Because it is not a one-way approach. Remember I said, scalability of your business is a combination of three races. So yeah, you need stability. You need endurance, right? Because as you are able to endure the test of time, they will be able to say, yes, this person has grown. You didn't just go. You didn't just jump. You grew. Okay. Next one, business scalability is also a relay. In a relay, you need teamwork. It is not just all about you. It should not start and end with you. It should start and you hand over to somebody else. In business scalability, it is a teamwork. Different people in different departments are working towards a common goal. Business scalability, it also implies people doing their own part as required and as requested. What one person can do, you cannot compare it to what 50 people can do. So you need teamwork when you want to scale your business. Now the question is this: who is in your team? Who is in your team? Who is in your team? Moving ahead. A few other things I need to share with us before I take questions is you need to understand the model of your business. Because what works for one business is not what works for another business. We are talking about business scalability. Scale your business, scale your business. Guys, what works for one business does not necessarily will work for another business. What do I mean? If you are, for example, a supermarket and you don't do online fulfillment, you don't do deliveries, you cannot scale beyond that physical location. You must understand if your business scales in one way or the other. If, for example, you are doing small ticket business, say, for example, you are selling anything, any product, and the cost of that product is, say, 100 naira or 200 naira, you need to ask yourself, how much do you make on 100 naira ticket sale? Then you now look at someone who sells a product for, say, 10 million naira. The average ticket size on 10 million naira, the profit or the commission or whatever on a 10 million, you can't compare it to the 100 naira product. A 100 naira product would really depend on distribution because it's a volume business. It's a volume business. So you need distribution, right? So you need to understand the model of your business. Now, I shared a few business models around this next slide. Number one, if you're in real estate, scaling your business is all about affiliate marketing. It's all about having sales agents because there is much to what only you can do. You need consultants, you need real estate agents who should help you sell your product. Number two, if you're into manufacturing, you need to be big on warehousing. You can manufacture from one single location and then you have warehouses all around for order fulfillments. You can also look at the multi-brand versus uni-brand approach. I give an example. Do you know the Rexona roll-on? And if you know also the Sure roll-on, are you aware that the guys making Rexona, Unilever, are the same guys making Rexona? Why? Because they want to take more market share, right? So you can actually build your business around that model as well and say, okay, I'm going to build one for maybe premium customers and I'm going to build one for the economic customers. Or you can stick to the uni-brand model like Oraimo. When Oraimo started, they started with the Oraimo code. And that's why sometimes you will hear someone say, I will wipe you with Oraimo code. But see what Oraimo is doing now? They are doing AirPods, they are doing blenders, they are doing speakers. I mean, they are doing all manner of stuffs. Why? Because they built the name Oraimo, and that name has actually scaled. So when people hear Oraimo, it already tells them, oh, this is something reliable, this is something good, this is something that is good value for my money and all of that. Or you could do bespoke production for example, Coke. Many years ago, Coke started doing this branding of names on the Coke bottle, and it made their brand sell like wildfire. So if you're into manufacturing, you can consider any of those three strategies. Number three, I beg your pardon, freemium or free service like Opay. You know, when Opay started, free transfers, and they took a chunk of the market share. Here, you know, people like something free. You use that to build your customer base. All right. And when you build your customer base, you now make them paying customers. By that time, they are too used to your business to detach themselves from it. All right. The next one, you could have a retail shop, you know, you are selling something by the shop. In this scenario, you need to have something on the road. Like I wrote here, understanding that location drives foot traffic makes you prioritize opening in malls or busy areas to quickly increase customer numbers. You just need to know what tickles the fancy of your business. The next one is partnerships with global brands. And I gave an example of Flutterwave. They partnered with likes of PayPal and Shopify to build credibility and trust. That was their model. All right. Then lastly, I picked another one, fitness center and, you know, photo studio. Here, you are seeing that referrals bring in most new members. You invest early in strong referral reward programs to multiply customer growth. So my question is this: what is your own business model? And at this point, I'd like to take questions. If you want to ask any questions, please feel free to ask your questions before I wrap up. Questions, please. Questions. Questions. Can use the chat box. Okay, kindly drop the link to the YouTube live. Thank you. Oh, my apologies. I didn't see it. I'm just saying this now. Questions, yeah. Please go ahead, Nemeka.
Good evening. Good evening,
Good evening.
Mr. Shebi.
Yeah,
Good evening.
thank you.
Thank you so far for the presentation. My insight so far so good has expanded further. So I wanted to ask regarding business model, if someone runs a technology company that is focusing on services and there is no services with technology to really serve uh, customers, and the company does not have a product, what are the business model that can help the company to really position itself further in that service plus technology before thinking about a product in the future?
All right. Thank you very much for your question. I think I would like you to shed a bit more light on this because there are so many technology companies and technology itself is wide. I mean, extremely wide. I mean, the guy selling laptops and phones in Otigba, in Ikeja, Computer Village, will tell you, I have a technology company. And the guys who have built Zoom will tell you, I have a technology company. The guys who own Oracle will tell you, I have a technology company. Cybersecurity guys will tell you, I have a technology company. Application development guys will tell you, I have a technology company. Even those building AI agents for AI and the likes will also tell you, I have a technology company. So when you say technology
Okay.
company, please, can you
Okay.
shed a bit more light? Yeah.
Okay, so technology consulting company that provides services such as building applications that are run locally within client's environment or over the internet, which is cloud-based applications.
Okay, thank you so much. So here it's a consulting company, a technology consulting company, but they are into building applications. Fantastic. How do you scale such a business? That's the question, right? Good. For such way of scaling, you can just let me go back to this. Look at what the likes of OP has done. They offered, again, it depends on what you consult and I mean the application building, right? You can build an application and say it is free. Look at what Zoom is doing. 40 minutes is free, but you want to do more than 40 minutes, you've got to pay for it. Now, I don't know specifically what application you are building because there are applications and there are applications. Is it a collaborative application? Is it a cybersecurity application? Is it an AI application? I don't know what application it is, but if it is a model that I just think off the top of my head, even OP will tell you they're a technology company. You offer something for free, use that to build your customer base, make sure it is part of what really touches them. Because what OP did is this: your phone number is your account number, and they know that people don't joke with their money. And after a while, they started charging. I think they even charge 15 naira per transaction now, if I'm not making a mistake. Now, it could be that. So if that is what works for you, fine. On the flip side, there's a school of thought that says charge from day one. Okay. They just want you to let the customer know, I'm charging you for this application consumption from day one. Is it an application that is a software as a service? You build it in the cloud and people subscribe to it as a service? I don't know. If it's something that has to be installed on premise in the customer's environment, maybe. I mean, so it really depends on what kind of application it is that you are building for the customers. And if at all you need to even take it a step further, you can talk to venture capitalists, angel investors, and say, oh, I'm building this application. This is my pitch deck, and I would like you guys to come and invest and let's scale this business. So it really depends on what works for you. If you are bootstrapping, fantastic. You can keep bootstrapping for as much as you can. But if you are going to be bootstrapping, I would advise you to charge from day one. If you're not bootstrapping or you're just offering something for free, I mean, you're just a gig guy, you just want to offer a free service, let them use it. Use that to build a customer base and begin to charge for it. Look at what WhatsApp has done. WhatsApp is still free. We keep hoping it will continue to be free. But the moment Facebook says they want to monetize WhatsApp, they bought it for 17 billion after 5 years that the guys who built it, the ex-Yahoo guys or so that built WhatsApp in 2009, and they built it with $250,000 they both together. And 5 years after, Facebook came buying WhatsApp for 17 billion. I mean, if Facebook is going to charge today, if they're going to charge 100 naira, okay, let's say a dollar. Let's not use 100 naira. A dollar, right? It's a global currency today. They will recover that 17 billion in few minutes or few hours or few days, right? So I don't know what application it is, but yes, we can have, we can talk about that on some other levels. Okay, trust that answers your question and trust that helps. Yes, you can also build partnerships, like what Flutterwave did. They built partnerships, and you can also build partnerships with other complementary software companies. And who knows, they will expose you to their own market as well. So, I mean, it works that way, right? So that's how I'm going to answer that question. Any other question, please? Any other question? Yeah, the guys on YouTube, sorry, I have to say that, apologize to you guys. I'm going to upload the video on YouTube tonight, okay? All right, thank you. Any other question? I don't want to keep us waiting. If there are no questions, I always love to have my remaining time back because it allows me to prepare for what I need to do next. Okay, no other question. I would like to say thank you, a very big thank you to every one of you who has joined the call tonight. It's a pleasure to have you. It's not a right. I don't feel entitled. I mean, you could be doing something else, but you chose to be here on the call. Thank you so very much. We keep pushing. I want to use this opportunity to wish you a marvelous new week and a fantastic new month of May ahead. Thank you so very much. Okay, I'm seeing something. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Uvi. Thank you. I see your chats. Thank you so much. And have a great new week ahead. Cheers. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.